All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get this in, man. I'm still not happy about the Marion Reneau situation. I'm not happy about it. And you know what? It's time for me to really start speaking up. And I got to say exactly what I think, okay? Listen, Marion Reneau is on the no-love list. She's the queen of the no-love list. And I'm finna hit this video hard. And if you're telling me that this isn't a race-related issue, then, well, I got to disagree with you. If you're telling me that this isn't about race, I got to disagree with you. See, if you told me that, they're giving Holly Holm another opportunity, I wouldn't like it, but I would understand. I would definitely understand because Holly Holm has a small following, and she's going to put a few butts in the seats. Okay? She's going to do it. But I'm about to prove to y'all that some of this is just pure, personal bias in the UFC. But if you told me it was Holly Holm, I would have to concede and say, yeah, Holly does, present a bit of a draw for the UFC, so that's going to happen. I don't like it because Holly Holm gets all these opportunities, opportunities that she don't deserve. But, the money trumps everything, okay? If it was in a fair world, Holly Holm wouldn't even be ranked. I'm just being honest, okay? But it is what it is, okay? Because, Holly's getting another opportunity against Megan Anderson, see, and I'm going to break all of that down. I'm going to break all of that down in this video. So, tell me, what has Cat Zingano done in the last 2 years? And this is no disrespect to Cat Zingano, but what has she done in the last 2 years? Why is she getting another shot at Marion Reneau? See, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what these people think. They think that, okay, well, Marion Reneau is an easy victim. There's somebody that you can get you a win, and you can get back into the win column. That's the same thing they thought about Sara McMann. Hey, Sara. Marion is somebody that you can get a win on. She's aging. She probably, Father Time gonna catch up with her, and there's somebody that you can beat. They probably spun it to Sara McMann like that, and Sara McMann jumped on this fight. Cat Zingano. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think there's some holes in Marion's game. Yeah, we can beat Marion. And Marion, when she finished Sara McMann, okay, finished Talita Bernardo, gave Betch Correa a concussion, beat up Ashley Evans Smith. And you think that the UFC after all this time will stop underestimating Marion Reneau. But I know what this is. See, there's no reason and there's no logic behind this fight being made. Okay? It's purely motivated by personal bias. Because Marion Reneau is a real one. It's personal bias, and yes. And I think that there is a racial element when it comes to this. I do. See, the UFC, they got a long history of racism. Now see, folks, let me break something down. When a person talks about racism, that doesn't make them racist. And I think people need to understand that. See, I made 2 videos. I made a video about Marion Reneau and her situation, and I made a video about Leslie Smith and her situation. Isn't it amazing that people come to that video, on the Marion Reneau video, asking me about Leslie Smith? Isn't that something? Hey, you need to do Leslie Smith. You need to do a video on that. You need to do a video on Leslie Smith. And I got a lot of comments like that. And it's like, okay, but I'm talking about Marion Reneau. Not talking about Leslie Smith. And then, too, I made the video when I felt like making a video. That's how it worked. I make a video when I feel like. I felt like Marion Reneau's situation was much more severe than Leslie Smith's. In my opinion, I felt it. Because this woman has been doing nothing. She's undefeated, okay? Undefeated in the last 2 years, okay? And she's been doing nothing but proving herself since she got into the damn UFC, and she can't get a break. Like what? What is Marion Reneau gonna have to do? And we all knew that her ticket to get a title shot is to defeat Ketlin Vieira. Everybody named Mama, we knew that. We knew that the ticket was there. It was right there in the works. The path to the title was through Ketlin Vieira. We know this. And what does the UFC do? They give Cat Zingano a privilege. And I'm going to tell you what they did. They told Cat Zingano, hey, Marion's aging. Listen, this is a fight that you can win. We got to get you back in the win column. We got to do something. Let's do this. And Cat Zingano and them, okay, yeah, sure. Let's do it. But they think that Marion Reneau is a beatable opponent. That's what they think. So they're going to give Cat Zingano that opponent as a quote-unquote soft touch. So they say. When Marion Reneau, and when I say win, when Marion Reneau go in here and finish Cat Zingano, when she completely finished Cat Zingano, you know what they're going to do? They're going to put another obstacle in her way. They're going to put somebody else in her way. See, if y'all are telling me that the UFC don't have a bias, and at some points in the UFC there's a racial bias as well, see, what has Cat Zingano done? What has Sara McMann done? I respect those two, but what have they done? Like, Sara McMann only drops down a spot. Marion Reneau moves up a spot. And Cat Zingano, is still ranked? Cat Zingano loses big and still ranked ahead of Marion Reneau? Like, what? Guys, where's the logic in all of this? And don't tell me that Cat Zingano is a money thing, because Cat Zingano not even a draw. If you really want to look at it, Cat Zingano not a draw. She just not. So, what else could it be? And if you're telling me that Dana White not like that, well, he condones Colby Covington calling Brazilians filthy animals. He condones Colby Covington calling Tyron Woodley a filthy animal who's a black fighter. So now what? He condoned the Conor McGregor throwing the barrier through the window. He might not have said he didn't condone it, but the way he's talking, hey, I think we can get Conor McGregor and Khabib in there, as the next fight. Dana White talking green. This man, look, dude, what do you think would happen if Marion Reneau took a damn barrier and threw it through a bus window and injured 3 people? Not only would Marion Reneau not have a job in the UFC anymore, Marion Reneau would be in jail. Marion Reneau would lose her job as a teacher. Okay, if Marion did all of that, what does Conor McGregor lose? Nothing. This guy gets some more star power. He gets some more followers on Twitter. He gets more followers on Instagram. And he's going to sign a nice, fat, juicy contract. When all of this legal stuff is over, he's going to go. See how that works? What does Colby Covington get for insulting Brazilians and calling them filthy animals, calling Tyron Woodley a filthy? What does he really get? He's getting rewarded. He's getting rewarded. What does Marion Reneau get for winning? What does she get for defying the odds? What does she get for actually doing what she's supposed to be doing? She get a fight with Cat Zingano. The person who got beat by the person you calling out. Like, what sense does that make? Marion Reneau don't want to beat the person, don't want to fight the person that she calling out got beat by. She don't want to beat. She want to fight Ketlen Vieira. And if Ketlen, her injuries are very, if her injuries are massive, then why not say anything? But by July, Ketlen Vieira is going to be recovered. By the time July hits, Ketlen Vieira is going to be recovered, and she'll be ready to fight again. But you know what? I'll end all of this. I'll stop saying any of this, and I'll retract this whole video. If they give Marion Reneau a title shot after she beats Cat Zingano, but I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt that's going to happen. I seriously doubt it. They're going to try to deny this woman. And you know what, folks? What is it? What is it with people? Y'all get mad when I come on here and I tell you that because I support my own race, that doesn't make me racist. You got to understand that. A lot of people sometimes pull for their own nationality and culture, or people that look like them. That doesn't make you a racist. It makes you a person that understands race. And that you just because you pull for your own, that doesn't make you a racist. Like, I don't know why people can't get that. I don't know why people can't, and if you look at my video work, because you got these guys, man, they come on here and they always try to establish a talking point that, a coach don't like non-blacks. Wow. Well, that's stupid. Because anybody who make that dumb statement, I'm going to highlight that comment. I'm going to highlight the comment and pinpoint it. And then I'm going to put next to all the other videos I got with all the interviews that I've done and all the post-fight analysis that I've done. See, I can be called biased. Oh, yeah. But I can't be called racist because I'm not. That's just how that is. Because I'm not. I'm pointing out something in my mind that I perceive to be a racial issue. But it's like when black people point this stuff out, y'all think we race baiting, y'all think we pushing some kind of narrative. Stop. Because if I don't like something, I'm going to call it out. That's just how I do it. Some people may not like it, but I don't care. See, isn't it amazing too? If people really don't think that this has nothing to do with UFC personal bias and in some situations racial elements, what about Cris Cyborg? See, Cris Cyborg to me is now more of a draw than Holly Holm. But why? And please understand, why is Rocky Pennington? Why does Rocky Pennington get to fight Amanda Nunes? Because we want to talk about money, right? Who do you think is going to make more of a draw? See, I love it when people try to use that money issue because I bring this fight back up. Who's going to be more of a draw? Rocky Pennington or Cris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes? I'm going to wait for that answer. We all know that Cris Cyborg is a bigger draw than Rocky Pennington. So why? Oh, yeah, because Rocky was deserved the title? Well, then if that's the case, then how come Sara Eubanks ain't get her title shot yet? How you going to explain that? See, I got a whole lot of things. And Sara Eubanks, you know, she had a medical reason. Rocky had a medical reason. They both had medical reasons. How come Sara Eubanks ain't getting her title shot? Okay, I rest my case, y'all. I rest my case. You know, there's really not much else to say. I'm cool with it. But if I see something that I think in an element that's racial, I'm going to call it out. That don't make me racist. That don't make me a person that, you know, I dislike everything else. No. I'm just calling out what I see, and I call it as I see it. And this woman has been a victim. She's been a victim, and long after her UFC days are over, long after they're over, okay, she is going to look back, and she's going to understand and see some of the bias and some of the injustices that were done. And folks, this is another clear-cut sign of the UFC having a bias towards this fighter. That's all it is. It's nothing more. She can't control the matchmakers. Marion Reneau don't have that creative control to call up and say, I don't want to fight her. I mean, Marion got to fight who they fight, because if not, then they put Marion on the shelf for 6 months and she don't get paid. I mean, everybody and their mama, we know this, okay? We know what's going to happen. So basically, the UFC, they're strong-arming people. And this is the reason why Leslie Smith wanted to get this fighters union. So the UFC, you know, so they can't keep strong-arming. And this is the exact reason why the fighters union is needed. But they're going to get the people out of there, man, before it's all said and done, man. And if I'm Leslie Smith, I'm suing. But, you know, it is what it is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube.